One of the symbols of separatism in Donbass, ally of President Putin, Pavel Gubarev, is sounding the alarm and stating that the Russian authorities are already preparing the ground for ending the war. According to him, in January, the administration of the Russian president gathered all the governors and informed them that a ceasefire would soon be declared. The governors were instructed to prepare the population for this decision and convince the Russians that the agreements being concluded are a victory for Moscow. Gubarev, who himself supported the war, expressed skepticism about the Kremlin's policy. In his message, he called the upcoming ceasefire a shameful capitulation, but then crossed out the phrase, which may indicate internal censorship or an attempt to avoid repercussions from the Russian authorities. According to published information, the Kremlin has set two main tasks for the governors: to convince the population that the ceasefire is a victory for Russia, to control the mood of dissent, and to prevent mass discontent among the military and radical supporters of the war. According to Gubarev, the agreement's parameters are still being discussed, but its signing is expected in the next few months. He does not disclose specific details of the agreements under discussion, but it is clear that the Kremlin is preparing public opinion in advance for the need to end the war. Donald Trump has previously said he wants to make a deal on Ukraine, and the Russian elite has long been talking about the need to freeze the conflict. An abrupt end to the war could cause discontent among ultra-patriotic circles and the military, which has lost tens of thousands of fighters. To prevent possible instability, the Russian authorities are planning an information campaign in advance, the goal of which is to pass off concessions as a victory. Further events will develop rapidly, warns Gubarev.